One of the best running gags in My Old Ass is Spencer's inexplicable obsession with Saoirse Ronan, but it's unclear exactly why he loves the Lady Bird star so much. The sophomore outing of director Megan Park, My Old Ass has proven to be a huge streaming hit since it dropped on Prime Video. It's a unique spin on the coming-of-age comedy about a young woman named Elliot who starts appreciating what she has in life after taking magic mushrooms on her 18th birthday and meeting her 39-year-old self during the ensuing trip. While Maisie Stella and Aubrey Plaza ably lead the cast of My Old Ass as the younger and older versions of Elliot, respectively, they're surrounded by great supporting players. Percy Hines-White is unbelievably charming as Elliot's love interest Chad, Maria Ditzia and Ul Ghulum give delightful turns as her parents, and Seth Isaac Johnson and Carter Trozzolo are great as her younger brothers, Max and Spencer. Trozzolo's character, Spencer, is particularly hilarious, because he has a deep affinity for his favorite movie star, four-time Academy Award nominee Saoirse Ronan. Why Spencer is so obsessed with Saoirse Ronan in My Old Ass? It's just a fun, quirky detail that makes his character more distinct. Spencer's Saoirse Ronan wall in My Old Ass. Spencer's Saoirse Ronan fandom comes up a few times in My Old Ass. He watches Greta Gerwig's Little Women over and over again for Ronan's Oscar-nominated performance as Joe March. He plans to move to Ireland when he's older, just because of Ronan's Irish heritage. The grandest display of his love for Ronan is when he puts up a collage of Ronan all over a wall of the bedroom he's about to inherit from Elliot. Elliot is aghast when she sees it and wonders why he couldn't wait until she left to plaster Saoirse Ronan all over her bedroom wall. There's no deeper hidden meaning to Spencer's obsession with Ronan, it's just a way to make his character feel more distinct. A more cliched movie would have the protagonist's little brother be obsessed with dinosaurs or baseball, but My Old Ass makes Spencer a more unique and memorable character by having him obsess over the Star of Atonement. It's just a fun, quirky detail that exists to round out his character. If he was obsessed with Lego or Fortnite or something else more typical of a young boy, then he wouldn't stand out as much. Spencer's Saoirse Ronan obsession helps bring Elliot closer to him before she leaves. It's her way of connecting with her little brother. Elliot and Spencer watching TV in My Old Ass. Spencer's Ronan fandom is a way for Elliot to grow closer to her brother and get to know him better before she moves out. At the beginning of My Old Ass, Elliot can't wait to leave home and become independent of her family. But when she meets her older self, who opens her eyes to how great her family is, she begins to appreciate them more. She starts spending more time with her family before she has to leave for college. She's nicer to her parents and she commits entire days to hanging out with her brothers. As she tries to appreciate her family more on the older Elliot's advice, Elliot tries to find different ways to bond with her brothers before she leaves for college. Even though she doesn't like golfing all that much, she starts riding along with Max when he goes out on the golf course to try and find some common ground with him. With Spencer, she helps him put up his Saoirse Ronan wall, despite being horrified by it at first, and even watches Little Women with him to have a sweet bonding moment. What My Old Ass director and writer has said about the movie's Saoirse Ronan obsession. Megan Park just thought it would be funny, and it was. In a recent interview with Cosmopolitan, Park explained the film's Saoirse Ronan joke and how it came to be. She said that she's a big fan of Ronan herself and she loved the idea of Elliot's little brother being obsessed with her. She added, "I can't really explain it, but it just felt right." There was, of course, the small matter of getting Ronan's permission to use her image all over the movie and reference her in a bunch of scenes. But according to Park, the Hannah star was a real trooper about it. Margot Robbie was one of the producers of My Old Ass, and she'd previously co-starred with Ronan in 2018's Mary Queen of Scots, so they had a pre-existing friendship. Robbie reached out to Ronan about using her likeness for Spencer's movie star obsession in the film. Park said that Ronan was super down for being included in the movie, and her agent felt that it was a sweet homage to the iconic actor.